Now let's hear from our next startup, which is called SMECreditPro, and they're going to share all about their platform that combines an intuitive form with AI, ML, and innovative data sources. Sounds really exciting. So let's check in. Do we have SMECreditPro online? Hello? Hi.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Are you ready to share your pitch with our judges? Your 5 minutes starts now.
Right. Hello, everyone. I'm Oliver Formanung. I'm the co-founder and CEO of SMECreditPro, a digital technology platform that to increase credit access for micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises in developing markets. And the big question we're asking today is why MSMEs and why is this so important? Let me take you through this. So I want to introduce you to Fien, a small business owner in the city of Douala in Cameroon that needed working capital to be able to expand her business, take care of her family, and be able to pay for her children's school fees. But because of the challenges she faced, because of the high informality of the business with no credit history and the kind of collateral that banks are looking for to securitize loans, she also lacked financial statements, and her business records are really messy. Fien also transacts 99% of her business in cash, and her low financial literacy further compounds the challenges that she faced, and she was unable to access the credit. And the question is, Fien is not alone in this, facing these challenges. Across developing market, there are more than 250 million MSMEs that needs and want credit but unable to access this credit. And this has created more than $7 trillion in MSMEs credit gap, both in the formal and informal sector. As a result of this, it's also estimated that by 2030, more than 600 million jobs will be needed. So with the COVID-19 pandemic, this has further aggravated the problem. With the COVID-19 pandemic, this 42% of businesses like Fien risk failure due to acute limited liquidity problem. So when you look at the importance of MSME in job creation, there is significant importance to support businesses. SMECreditPro is a web application that facilitates credit access for these businesses using an intuitive credit scoring process to provide lenders with, and also provide lenders with an efficient tool to be able to make faster, cheaper lending decisions. And by doing this, we're eliminating previously invisible MSMEs to be able to catalyze credit access and lending growth in developing market. So how do we do this? So Fien is then referred to SMECreditPro that then create an application, register on our platform, provide us with few information about her business and herself. And in less than 30 seconds, we are able to run the information through our scoring engine and provide her with a new credit score and also show her how we arrive at that score. So furthermore, we then also provide her with the full report and financial statement that she doesn't have that can then be used for her application. And based on her credit score, Fien is then being matched with lending product that she's most likely to be accepted. And then she can then review the terms and conditions, the requirements, and with a single profile, she can apply for multiple loans within the same platform without leaving the comfort of our home or our office. And the lender receiving these applications and the full credit report is able to make quick and faster lending decisions. And this is how SMECreditPro is solving this problem for businesses like Fien and other businesses across markets that we're operating in. So our platform has multiple use cases for helping MSMEs to be able to unlock business credit and potential, helping lenders that are facing challenges evaluating these businesses, and also corporate and government buyers. So our scoring model is very innovative. We currently using more than 275 data variables across 5 rating parameters, and we also do segmentations. The score is in real time. We provide financial ratios, industry benchmark, and financial statement. We're constantly validating this model to be able to keep it up to date, and it's a highly scalable model that can be adapted to each lender's risk profile. So in how we make money is very simple. For the MSMEs, we have a freemium. And for the lending and for our lending partners, we have a subscription and licensing model. So we launched in 2019, and currently our solution is accessible across 22 markets. And as part of this accelerator, we have also exposed our API on the APIX platform that gives opportunity for financial institutions in ASEAN to be able to test our solution. By the end of this year, we would have more than 5,000 MSMEs on our database. We're currently working with more than 10 lending partners on our marketplace, and we're piloting, we are live with one partner, and we have 4 advanced pilot discussions on the way. So we have assembled one in a lifetime team with background in credit finance.
Hello, I'm sorry to interrupt,
yes?
SME Credit Pro, but our 5 minutes is up, so you will have to stop your pitch. Thank you so much for that. SME Credit Pro, we're going to go to our Q&A session with the judges now. And I apologize once again for cutting in, but we have 5 minutes for each pitch, unfortunately. Are you ready to answer the judges' questions?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, judges, do we have any questions for SME Credit Pro? We have a question from Mark. Over to you, Mark.
Yes, thank you very much, Oliver. Beautiful presentation, great idea. My question is, what's your differentiator? What makes you different?
So our solution is designed in a market where, in data fragmented markets, where data is scarce, and so these businesses, they don't have credit history. So we're creating this data, we're creating them profile, and this is a low-cost solution. We're providing it. It's a low-cost solution that is easily scalable, as you can see from our track record in the past 2 years. We've been able to scale across 22 markets. So for our lending partners, so we have, with a single API, you are able to score MSMEs across multiple markets with just a single API.
Thank you for that.
I hope that answers your question.
Sorry? Yes, I think you answered the question. Thank you. Now we've got a question from our judge from Tenkiet. Over to you. What's your question?
Hi, again, congratulations. Good presentation. Just a quick question about your go-to-market strategy and also any difficulties you have faced so far getting your users on board digitally, since it's a web-based solution, from what I understand.
Yes, so our philosophy is a partnership approach. We try to partner with lending institutions, with local business associations, with Chamber of Commerce to be able to acquire these MSMEs. We also using online channels like digital channels to be able to acquire some of these MSMEs. But the challenges we're facing right now is from the data that is coming in, which is being driven by the low financial literacy of most of these business owners, that they don't understand some of these what is expected of them from the lender. So they don't know what the expectations are. So when we look at the difficulties they face, it means that there is need to further increase education and awareness to be able to build capacity for small business owners.
Thank you for that. And we've got about 2 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock. A question now from Solmaz. Your question, please, Solmaz.
Hello, this is Solmaz from Allianz. Can you elaborate a little bit more on your scoring model? You mentioned sketchiness of data and fragmented data. So how exactly, which data sources do you use, and how good is your scoring model at the end?
So what we have done is we have created an innovative interview-based questionnaire that helps us capture critical data about the business. So, and our model is being built that we can then further integrate with additional data sources to be able to tap into digital footprint of these businesses if they do have, or in countries where, or in markets where they are available. And then we then combine this data to be able to run it through our algorithm and then come up with a score. So we're using 4 parameters for the scoring. We have financial aspect, we have the organizational or management aspect, leadership, and how the business is being organized. So there are some qualitative and quantitative aspects that we look about the business that enable us to be able to profile the business and come up with a credit score.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And now we have a question from Walter. Walter, what's your question?
Actually, my question was exactly the same as Hamaz's question, so thanks very much. It's answered.
Okay, I think we have about a minute and a half left. Winnie has a question, I do believe. Winnie, over to you.
Hi, hey, thank you for the great presentation. My question is actually about what are you doing for the banks or the financial institutions? Is there any credit guarantee or sharing ideas or platforms so that you can encourage the FIs to actually want to participate in this? Thank you.
No, actually, there are no guarantees. What we're doing is we're providing a complementary solution. It's not a total substitute to their existing credit evaluation process, but it comes as an additional tool to help strengthen their risk management process. So we don't share, there are no guarantees as to whether to enable them to use the score, but we advise them to use this parallel in addition to existing tools that they are using at the moment, and monitor it over time. So we constantly validating the model with performance data that comes in from our lending partners.
Thank you very much, and time is up. Once again, thank you SMECreditPro for answering our questions, and thank you very much for your pitch. All the best.